Hey, it's me, Stacy Blair. I'm making another video about how I got through my depression and my anxiety. You know, you just gotta claim things. Claim that you're free from it, and I believe I'm free from it. And all thanks to God, honestly, for that. But also, you know, nobody's perfect. We all get in mindsets sometimes where we're all scatterbrained and we all have things that we're thinking about too much and we just get overwhelmed. But I just want to come on here and tell you about how God has helped me. And before, you know, I would turn to food and I would turn to sleep and TV and stuff like that, when I should have been. Now TV ain't all that bad, but when you do it all the time and you need to do stuff now because you're bummed out and you don't want to do stuff, now that's a problem. That was a problem for me. And I want to tell you how I got through it. Well, first, you know, I focused on music. I tried to focus on music, and it worked for a while, and then I got, you know, sad again, and then I would turn back to those things, not really letting God fully in my life, and then you know, later I had to realize, you know, I prayed that I would get closer to God, and I realized I will have to let Him fully in my life, you know, like fully. And I'm still not perfect. I still got a lot of things to learn. But, you know, later I realized that journaling, yeah, and I realized later, but I realized early on, but that, this was a good thing. But, I want to talk about prayer journals. And I'm sorry if if my words are if I'm saying too much and stuff like that. I'm not used to the camera. I hope you guys can bear with me, because I really want to talk to you about prayer journals. It's really important. And commitment prayers. My dad brought my attention to commitment prayers, but I wanted to talk to you about prayer journals first. Now, prayer journals help me out big way, because well, prayer journals and Bible verses. See, we need to be specific on what we want to pray for, and like singing. You want to sing, you're called to sing. Well, look up Bible verses for singing or acting, entertainment, any entertainment source. Look up verses. I mean, I look them up on Google, but also when I see the verses, I read KJV, King James Version, so I will look it up. I will look up the verse, and on the King James Version on my Bible app. But I organize my prayers on what I want to specifically pray about, because there's always one specific thing you want to pray about. And I like to get subject notebooks. Now there's also a notebook that is not subject, but this particular subject has three dividers on it. Now on those dividers, on each divider, I write what I want to pray about, except for the beginning part, because I will just write it on the front page, but not like, and then do my prayer. And that one is for my future husband, and all, like, anything that you're praying for, always look up Bible verses for it, because we need to be specific on what we need to pray for, and God won't know unless you're specific. But also, if you also took a little break, He'll also remember your prayers, and like He'll never forget your prayers, even the ones that aren't answered yet, because He will answer those in time, and He'll remember what exactly you said, and He will bring it, and then He will bring the prayers that you didn't even remember, because He's a remembering God. He's an awesome God. And one's for work, which I want to work for YouTube and so bad, and do videos for you guys. And also, I'll link my first video that I did about what this channel's about in the description box below, along with my singing channel. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing singing videos for you guys. And I did one for praying for people, along with a missionary person. So yeah, along with a missionary person. So yeah. I love to organize, and there's more, honestly, and this is for my weight. It's for my weight. You see, it's like, you don't have, you can even have like a notebook like this, like another notebook, and just any kind of notebook, and any kind of notebook is good, or just paper. If you just got paper, just use paper. You use what you use. You don't, don't let anyone tell you different. But, hey, if someone's going to give you a notebook, I'd just let them give it to you, because paper is awesome. But, well, that's how I think. I'd be like, But honestly, if someone gave me it now, I kind of feel guilty about it, because I have, 1, 2, 3, 4... probably more paper, so I probably feel guilty. I'll probably give it to somebody, But I love paper. And this, I want to try to see, or maybe you can. I just want to show you. Okay, see, like, this says work. I hope you can see that. If you can't, I'm so sorry. I'm using my phone for my camera, and also I put the Bible verses down for work. So yeah, and for my future husband. For future husband, I put work. And for, future husband / work, and then it's work, and then put all those verses down. Future husband / soulmate, soulmate, fiance wrapped into one. And then, I haven't put, for people yet, praying for people, Bible verses yet. I should. I need to. I need to. I haven't been, doing my Bible journaling in a while. I need to, because if I don't, I just feel and I haven't been feeling because I got rid of something negative in my life. But you always have time for God. And I do have time for God. And this, I think I said this one, yeah, this one's about my weight, and I put Bible verses for my weight in there. And I think you just didn't even see me. I think you just didn't even see me. I'm so sorry. I need to go with the program. But anyway, see, there's for weight. I like this one verse. It says, well, in this version it says Psalm. I don't know what version this is in, but Psalms 60. I like to always begin it by saying this. For it is written in Psalms chapter 63, verse 5, you satisfy me more than the riches of food. And I love that verse. That spoke to me so much. It spoke to me. It spoke volumes to me, to be honest. And I also like to pray for other people's. I like to pray for other people's health in here too. In this book, I only pray for one person's health in here. I need to do more. Yeah, because other people need to be prayed for too when it comes with health, because health involves weight. Also, you can also use that for the praying people section. And this one is my next one, and well, yeah, and it has like I think it had 5 I'm not sure if it had 5 subjects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 4 or 5. But just like prayed for driver's license, permit test. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm I'm telling you. And just music, singing, songs, my voice. And I didn't finish that prayer, which I need to do. Then my walk with Christ. And my family. And that's the last one. That one. But there's always something to pray about all the time. And sorry about that. Oh, it looked weird. And one is me telling God thank you. Just me telling God. Yeah, me telling God thank you. Because there's always you needing to tell him thank you for everything you've done for him, and understanding, just telling you what. And I put me and you, God. Like, I guess that would fall in the category of my walk with Christ, but I feel like there's more. It's just like, it's a whole relationship with God, because I want the whole thing. I think that's what I was trying to get at, because I do want the whole thing. And there's a last one that I didn't put on there yet. Oh, wait, I think there's 2. Yeah, I didn't put anything on there. And I think that's a good thing, because if I run out of room with my first journal, my very first journal, which was the black one that I showed you, I'll show you again. It was the black one. If I didn't show you, I'm showing you now. But it's a black one. I believe that was it was my very first. Well, not my very, very first one, but the first one as of now. And if I run out of room with that one, or with any of them, I know that this second, the red one, I'll show you. This red one, it's got my back. And so does God, most of all. But I want to read off future husband verses. I want to first do Ephesians 5, chapter 5, verse 25 through 33. No, Ephesians chapter 5, verses 21 through 33. This verse is so important to write in your prayer journal. It's long, but it's worth it. Or saying it. Just saying it out loud is worth it, when you're praying or when you're thinking, however you pray. And it's worth it because, you do need a man like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should read that. You should read it because it's definitely worth the read. And it's talks about I should know what this talks about, but I need to read it again. But Christ loving the church, and how the wife should treat the husband, and how the husband should treat the wife, basically. And I like it, to be honest, I really do. And Ephesians, I'll read off another. Ephesians 4, chapter 4, verses 1 through 23. Psalms chapter 46, verse 1. Okay, wait, hold on. When I said Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1 through 2, and third verse as well. So Ephesians chapter 4, verses 1 through 3. Sorry, I was backtracking. And Ephesians chapter 4, verses 29 through 32. And John chapter 15, verse 12. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8. And I love this one. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 23 through 24. It says that we shouldn't quarrel with our brother or sister. We shouldn't we shouldn't argue, basically, because it calls bigger arguments, basically. And I just love it. And I'm gonna have to do a whole thing on the praying for your future husband thing, because I feel like that's mostly what I talked about. But if it's not, that's cool too. I'll read some verses for the weight. 1 Corinthians 6, chapter 6, verses 19 through 20. John chapter 8, verses 31 through 32. Romans chapter 8, verses 1, I think, verses 1 through 4, in Isaiah, verses 55, chapter 55, verses 1 through 2. And that favorite verse I have, Psalms chapter 63, verses 5. And also, I just want to talk about something else. One thing you should do to get rid of your anxiety, depression, well, yeah, or not get rid of, but to calm it down, to, sorry, I'm tired, to take away something negative in your life. And I did. And for me, that was Facebook. Now, you might not think that, but that's cool if you don't. But for me, that was. Because I thought, oh man, people are ignoring me. People are so ignoring me right now. Oh, no one wants to talk to me. And I just felt like that. And I was just like, why? It just made me so depressed. Like, it made me into it spiraled into a scary depression for me. And I thought I was going to be forever alone. And, my dad told me about commitment prayers, and that's when you go, and write in your prayer journal about commitment prayer, and it just helps. And I did write my commitment prayer, and I put it on the mirror, and I dated it to remember my commitment prayer and what that was about, and just saying, I give this to you, I cannot do this without you, and honestly, it was very helpful. And I believe through that I wrote my own song. I do write songs, but I wrote my song, and it's just been a really good year. And honestly, and my dad told me about cutting if something offends you, your brother, if something offends you, in the Bible says something offends you, or your brother offends you, cut your right arm off, or something like that. I need to read it. I need to read more of my Bible. I really do. But, and it helped me what my dad said, because it made sense. It just made sense to me, And, but YouTube doesn't make me depressed or anything like that. Other social medias don't make me depressed like that. It was just Facebook, because it's have that add friends thing, and you gotta wait for someone to accept your friend request, and it's just now that I think about it, it's so tiresome to me. But hey, it's not really, I mean, if it's not tiresome to you and you don't feel depressed about it, that's cool. That's cool beans. But it was to me, and I just had to get rid of it. If you anything you don't like that's depressing you, you should get rid of it. If it's not really that important. I have the people I need to talk to on here, on my phone and stuff. They text, and I'm sure if they, changed their number, they would reach out and tell me, because I got Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram, and YouTube and stuff like that. I was saying yeah because they don't have YouTube, but well, I think one of my friends does. Anyway, I wasn't trying to thought, but yeah, I hope this video helped you out. You know, I will be wanting a camera. I will be wanting a camera so I can really show you about prayer journaling and stuff. And you never know what the future may hold. And I am so positive for 2019, and I hope you are too. And just remember that all things are possible with God. Just remember that. And, you know, anything you ask, God's gonna give it to you. So, He hears everyone's prayers. And if you want me to pray for you, I will. And just comment, pray for me, you know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll talk about these things that I mentioned more elaborately soon. And I love you guys, and I'll see you on another video. Mwah. Bye. Bye.